Attention. Don't be the rock side, bro. Do not be a piece of shit. Don't be a me. Don't be a jabroni. Don't be a piece of shit. Vincenzo's gold crypto investing. Hey-o. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Just wanted to give you a quick update, live updates as the price is moving. But you can see we put this out when the Fed raised interest rates. Fed quarter point rate hike in line with Vincenzo's forecast from episode 2 of Fiscal and Monetary Policy Friday, right?
Welcome, Jabroni Killer members, and I just wanted to give you this first mover advantage as the Fed did raise interest rates, and like you knew because I informed you 2 weeks ago on Fiscal and Monetary Policy Friday that the Fed would not, with the Russia war, they would use that as an excuse to not raise interest rates 50 basis points 3 times this year, or 4 times this year each quarter, that they would most likely raise it a quarter basis point, and that's what they did, a putrid quarter basis point, which a quarter basis point in the face of this inflation is essentially doing nothing, and it's like insulting somebody when you're trying to buy by going solo. That is the bare minimum they could have raised rates to try to tame the hottest inflation in 40 years, right?
And you think a quarter basis point's going to do anything? When they, from the last time they talked last month, inflation was about 0.5% more than the month before. So a quarter basis point rate hike, you're still negative, right? They raised interest rates a quarter basis point to tame the hottest inflation in 40 years, right? A quarter basis point. Inflation is higher than a 0.25% a month right now. It's over 0.5% a month. You're at 7.9% a year, right? Let's do some basic math. You're at, if we clear this, 7.9% for a year divided by 12 is 0.65% a month minus 0.25 basis points. You're 0.4. You're getting almost 0.5% inflation more a month right now than you are on the interest rate hike. So you're still negative, even after a quarter point basis point. You're still negative 0.40, almost 0.5% negative, even after that rate hike. That's how putrid that rate hike is. They're at 1.25%. They're at 0.25 basis points for interest rates when you have 7.9% inflation. If you buy right now a 10-year treasury that have skyrocketed recently to where they skyrocketed recently to, they've come up to 2.12% for a 10-year treasury. You're still negative 5.25% after you take 7.9% inflation, right? It's a joke.
They see that, or they could keep pumping if they see that. See, here's what could happen. See, here's big bullish continuation patterns, but they're bearish reversal patterns at the top, even if it's in a continuation of a bull market, because they have to come.
And look at this super simple, easy technical analysis that Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing gives you, right? And that's why you need to become members of Jabroni Killers. Super simple and easy to become a technical trader like Vincenzo.
And it could have caught support and started bouncing there, right? It didn't. It hit the targeted move, which is the bottom of the wedge, right? And it kept falling, formed a consolidation down towards major area of support, and then pumped again and formed a double top. When you see these double tops in a long daily and the weekly, the daily and monthly time frame, those are very bearish topping reversal patterns, right? But what could be going on right now with this, with the Fed news, just like the stock market's been down 25%, crypto has been in a falling channel. And a falling channel is bearish. It's a bearish continuation pattern. They can go on for a long time, right? But they are reversal patterns at the bottom of them when they get done, right? And then the technical target would be up here towards the top of the wedge, which that would make sense to have a pump come up to here, right? If you broke this bullish, you have a nice big pump up, get everybody ultimate bullish again, and that's why we have this target up here, right? We've showed this multiple times in the last several weeks on our normal station, and we're gonna have to up this live. This is your first mover advantage. And then this used to be a 6.69% chance. So you can see where we're at now, a 26.69%. A little bit, as you can see, if still in that Amazon trade, and we can go make another video to give you an update on that, where the price is, but it's looking very good right now, and that's why I put that on there as a turnaround there, right? I made a little bit of money, 15% on Rivian. It was a quick swing trade. I didn't have time to put it on here. I'll show you guys it on my Charles Schwab later, but I bought.
Right? So that's the first mover advantage you get with Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. And now let's take a look now, as that video was posted 3 or 4 days ago, and let's zoom in to the current time frame and get to the daily, but then we can even zoom in to the 4 hourly in Bitcoin. And when we made that video with the Fed, the price was down here, right? We were on the 200-day moving average in green. Now look where we're at. We got above this uptrending support, right? And if we zoom in, see that? We're getting above like we did back here, a little bit there. And now what we need to do is try to hold this and confirm a breakout, right? And you can see the last video that we did 3 or 4 hours ago, the price was up here, right? The price was, let's get our industry exclusive purchasing tool. This is why why Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing is your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news. When you think of Vincenzo, you think of truth and integrity, right? We were up here. We told you to get bullish. You got to come back test this now. This is the upper resistance, which is now lower support of the symmetrical triangle that we've been in for about 3.5 months. It held it as support, came back, held it as support again, and now we're currently pumping in Bitcoin. And that's exactly what we told you last time. If you want to get bullish, you got to do. And now if you want to confirm a breakout, we get rid of that and take our drawing tool out. We need to come up here and breach this old high now tonight. We don't want to come up here and do this and come back down. That would be probably bearish. We want to come up here and at least breach this old high by a few percent, right? And continue bullish right now. And that's what we're doing currently. And in our Bitcoin SV trade that we're in, we're doing fantastic. And this is another one, our Amazon trade, right? Our Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing Amazon, right? We put a members only first mover advantage on Amazon to buy it a week ago. And look at Amazon skyrocketing, right? We bought Amazon down here, right? Off this double bottom. See this? We bought Amazon off the double bottom. It double bottom came up and we were in about here, but I think we bought it back here off the bottom and then double bottom. The price, we were down here at about 2,800 and change. And currently right now in that position, we're up about 12%. I haven't looked at it in a while. And then we also, off of our super simple and easy technical analysis, Rivian's been crashing. And I didn't have time to tell you guys about this trade. And then I bought it on the bounce at work here. It came up to my blue ring. I sold it. And then I bought it back on the dip right here, right? I sold it right there for like almost the 18% gain. And then it pumped up again. If we zoom into the hour time frame, it pumped up again after here. It came up, I sold it in here, then it came up and pumped again, and I'm like, fuck. And then when it came down, I bought the retest at the moving average, and since then we're up another 10%, and I'm going to ride this up to my upper resistance at the $50.85, because if we zoom out, you can see we've been in a big falling channel the whole time since this IPO'd at 75 back here, pumped up. We've been in a falling channel this whole time, and now I'm just playing the bounce on its second bounce point up to upper resistance, because eventually this will break up and maybe even come here, but we're holding it at least till 50 cents. And that's why you need to become members of Jabroni Killers, because the same technical analysis that we used to prevent, we used for Bitcoin SV, right? When Bitcoin bounced, we have our ring system, and if you've been following me with our ring system, these rings work beautifully. And we bought major support, green ring, 25% gain possible. My Jabroni Killer members had the first mover advantage, and our initial price target is $111. And on the current position right now, after this recent pump, we bought the green ring. We are doing phenomenally well right now on this trade. We are up 9%, and we think we got at least 25 to 30% up to that $111. And then there even is a way where I could see $171 target. if the crypto got bullish for about a week, week and a half, right? So this technical analysis is super simple and easy and helps you sidestep the market. We gave you guys a great trade on our first ever trade 3 weeks ago on the pump. We made 15%. I made six and a quarter because I was playing for a bigger gamble, but many of the other people trading made 15%. Amazon trade, second trade, we're up 10% or 12%. Third trade, Rivian, I am up near 20% now. Fortuna Silver I had on here as a swing trade, made 25% 10 days ago on that. Members of Jabroni Killers get the first mover advantage. And now Bitcoin SV, we're up over 10% on a 3 or 4 day trade since I put the video out to members only, right? And we think we got a phenomenal trades coming this weekend, and we're going to do very well. Peace and love. Join members of Jabroni Killers.